When Emperor Constantine the Great died on May 22, 337 AD, he left behind a vast and unified Roman Empire. His vision was for his sons to rule harmoniously, continuing his legacy of stability and Christianization. However, the dream of a peaceful succession quickly unraveled into a nightmare of civil wars and betrayal. Constantine the Great's death set off a chain of events that fractured the unity he had worked so hard to establish. He left the empire to be divided among his three sons, Constantine II, Constantius II, and Constans. Each was already governing different parts of the empire as Caesars, but the transition to full emperors introduced rivalry and discord. Constantine II, the eldest, was given control of the western provinces, including Gaul, Spain, and Britain. Constantius II ruled the eastern provinces, encompassing Asia Minor, Syria, and Egypt. The youngest, Constans, was assigned Italy, Africa, and Illyricum. This division, intended to balance power, instead sowed the seeds of conflict. In 340 AD, Constantine II, feeling shortchanged by the division and desiring more power, demanded control over Italy and Africa from his brother Constans. When Constans refused, Constantine II invaded Italy, leading to a direct confrontation. The two armies met near Aquileia. The battle was fierce, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. However, Constans' forces ultimately prevailed, and Constantine II was killed in the fighting, leaving Constans in control of his territories. This victory, however, did not bring peace. Constance's rule was marked by internal dissent and favoritism towards certain military factions, which led to widespread discontent. His harsh policies and lack of attention to administrative duties further alienated his subjects. In 350 AD, this discontent boiled over when the general Magnentius usurped the throne. Magnentius was a charismatic and ambitious leader who quickly gained support from disaffected segments of the military and aristocracy. Constans fled to the Pyrenees but was captured and killed, leaving Constantius II as the sole ruler of the empire. Constantius II now faced the daunting task of holding the empire together. He was immediately challenged by Magnentius, who had declared himself emperor in the west. The decisive confrontation came at the Battle of Mursa Major in 351 AD, one of the bloodiest battles in Roman history. Despite heavy losses on both sides, Constantius emerged victorious. This battle was crucial in securing his position as the sole ruler of the Roman Empire, but it also highlighted the immense challenges he faced. Yet, his troubles were far from over. Constantius had to deal with constant threats from the Sasanian Empire in the east, as well as numerous internal revolts. His reign was characterized by continuous efforts to stabilize the empire and maintain control over its vast territories. One of his key strategies was appointing trusted family members to key positions of power. He appointed his cousin, Julian, as Caesar to help manage the western provinces and deal with the Germanic tribes. Julian proved to be an effective leader, securing victories and stabilizing the region. His success on the battlefield earned him the loyalty and admiration of his troops, but it also created tension between him and Constantius. Julian's growing popularity and independent actions worried Constantius, who saw them as potential threats to his own authority. In 360 AD, Julian's troops, frustrated with Constantius's demands for reinforcements, proclaimed Julian as Augustus, challenging Constantius's authority. This act of defiance set the stage for a confrontation between the two cousins. As Constantius prepared to march west to confront Julian, he fell ill and died in 361 AD, leaving Julian as the sole emperor. Julian, later known as Julian the Apostate, sought to revive paganism and reduce the influence of Christianity. His policies were controversial and met with resistance from the Christian population, which had grown significantly since Constantine's conversion. Julian's efforts included the restoration of pagan temples, the promotion of pagan rituals, and the removal of Christians from positions of power. His reign, though brief, was marked by significant efforts to reverse the Christianization of the empire. Julian's military campaigns against the Persian Empire were ambitious but ultimately unsuccessful. In 363 AD, during a major campaign against the Persians, Julian was mortally wounded in a skirmish. His death left a power vacuum and further destabilized the already fragile state of the empire. The reigns of Constantine's sons were marked by continuous conflict and bloodshed. Their inability to collaborate fractured the unity of the empire and led to significant instability. Yet their struggles also highlighted the complexity of ruling such a vast domain. Despite their turbulent reigns, the legacy of Constantine the Great endured, reflected in the ongoing prominence of Constantinople. Their era underscored the challenges of maintaining a united empire and the enduring influence of Constantine's foundational reforms. The deaths of Constantine II, Constans, and Constantius II illustrate the volatile nature of imperial succession in the Roman Empire. Each brother's ambition and desire for greater power led to a series of confrontations that ultimately diminished their collective strength. In the end, the sons of Constantine the Great left a mixed legacy. Their reigns were characterized by ambition and conflict, but the foundational changes instituted by their father continued to shape the course of the Roman Empire for generations to come.